picture that changed everything? What if I told you that your past is not set in stone? What if the things you regret, the rejections you felt, the moments of failure, what if they were never what you thought they were? I had an experience that changed my entire understanding of my past. There was a woman I was interested in. We had some casual interactions, nothing major, but enough to make me wonder if she saw me the way I saw her. One day, I saw a picture of her at an event we had both attended. In the photo, she was looking at a man with interest. My first thought, why doesn't she ever look at me like that? That thought hit hard. It confirmed what I already believed. I wasn't the one she was drawn to. But then, I looked again. I asked myself, where was I in this picture? And when I examined the details, I saw it. I was right there, not far away, not ignored, right behind the man I assumed she was looking at. In that moment, my entire memory of that day crumbled. Alarma! Had she been looking at him? Or me? I didn't know. And suddenly I realized I had been telling myself a painful story for no reason. A story that wasn't even true. And if I was wrong about this, how many other stories was I getting wrong? Your past is a story, and stories can be rewritten. Your memories aren't facts. They are interpretations. Your brain fills in the gaps, but it doesn't always get it right. That embarrassing moment that haunts you, you probably don't even remember it accurately. That time someone ignored you, maybe they didn't even see you. That rejection that crushed you, maybe it wasn't about you at all. Yet you live by these stories as if they are absolute truth. But what if you've been holding yourself back based on a lie, alarma? The secret to changing your reality, Neville Goddard's revision technique. Neville Goddard, one of the most powerful teachers of manifestation, taught a concept called revision. The past is not fixed. Reality is shaped by what you assume to be true about yourself, about others, and about your past. And because your past is just an assumption you've carried forward, you can change it. Rewriting or revising the past is not about lying to yourself. It's about choosing a new truth that serves you. If you rewrite a memory of rejection into a memory of confidence, you will start showing up as more confident. If you revise a failure into a lesson, you will stop fearing failure and begin to take action. If you assume that people have always valued you, you will carry yourself as someone who is valued and others will respond accordingly. When you mentally revise a past event and experience it in a new way, your present and future begin to shift. How to rewrite your past and manifest your dream life. Step 1, question every story. You tell yourself, before you rewrite anything, you have to recognize that your memories are not the full truth. Ask yourself, is this actually true, or is this just a story I've chosen to believe? When you think, people don't like me, ask yourself, is that really true? Or did you just focus on one or two bad experiences? When you remember someone rejecting you, ask yourself, did they really reject you, or were they just not in the right place for a connection? When you recall a failure, ask yourself, was it really a failure, or was it just a lesson on the way to success? 99% of the time, the story you're telling yourself is only partially true, and that means you can change it. Step 2, use Neville's revision technique. Now that you've identified a negative story, you're going to rewrite it mentally, emotionally, and vividly. Neville taught that the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between memory and imagination. When you replay a memory with new details, your mind accepts it as truth. How to do it? Sit in a quiet place and relax. Replay the memory, but change it. See it exactly as you wish it had happened. Feel the emotions of that new version of the past. For example, if you remember being ignored, visualize yourself being noticed and appreciated instead. If you remember failing, see yourself succeeding or learning something powerful from the experience. If you remember heartbreak, imagine yourself as the one who walked away stronger and in control. Do this repeatedly until the new memory feels just as real as the old one. When you revise the past, your subconscious will align your present with that new story. Step 3, live as if the new story is the truth. Because it is. If your past is just a collection of interpretations, then the interpretation you choose to believe is the real one. Start acting like the version of you who was always seen, always valued, always important. Start carrying yourself like someone who was never ignored, because maybe you weren't. Start believing that people have always been drawn to you, because what if they have? The past isn't real, the present is, and the version of yourself you choose today is the only one that matters. Your assignment, rewrite one story right now. Think of a memory that has held you back, a moment of rejection, failure, or embarrassment. Rewrite it, find another angle, choose a version that empowers you instead of weakens you. Then drop a comment below. What story are you rewriting today? Smash that like button if you're ready to take control of your history. Subscribe for more powerful mindset shifts.